Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be going over how to change your character in Roblox Studio. So how to make it so the people in your game spawn with the character that you choose. So let's get started, shall we? How to make it spawn as the character is by using something called starter character. Now, starter character allows you to, basically spawn as a custom character. So here's an example. Let's head down to the toolbox down here and let's search for starter character, just like this. And then now you can see we have all these different starter characters that we can choose for. Now most of them might be named starter character, and that's what we want. So let's choose the Arthro one, for instance, based on my new game. So link in the description. So the starter character, you can see it is named starter character. So if I was to drag this into the starter player, and not into the starter character scripts, or not into the starter player scripts, but just into the starter player, and I was come up here and test the game, you would see that I spawn in as the character, as you can see right there. So now I am this Arthro character. When originally, if I was to drag this out and bring it back into the workspace, you would see I go back to my normal character, just like this. So basically, with your starter character, we need it to be shaped like a humanoid, like your Roblox character already is. So as you can see over here, we have the perfect amount. We have a humanoid root part, which we need, and we have a humanoid, which we also need, and then we have all of the different limbs. So one of the cool things about this is you can customize it for custom cool characters. So I'm going to select all these and I'm going to color it blue, let's say, and then I can come down here into the toolbox and I can search for a hat. And then I can simply take the hat, like, let's find one that I like. Let's have a look at this one. Perfect. And then for adding accessories like a hat, you want to see if it has the logo here. So if you find something that has this logo, then perfect. If not, try and find something that has this logo, which is the hat logo. And then we can bring this into there. Now, as you can see, that's a little bit big for my character. So I'm going to resize it. So I'm going to just come down here and go to the mesh. Now, with the mesh, you can see down here I can change the scale, and that's what we want. We can also change the offset. Now the offset is the position on the head, and the scale is obviously the scale of the hat. So let's just try some stuff out, and I'm going to change it to 0.7, 0.7, and I'm going to change it to 0.7. Now you can see it's still a little bit bigger, but it's still a little bit big, but it is smaller. So I'm going to turn this down to 0.5 and then 0.5 and then 0.5. And that looks about good, but we can tell by positioning it, because as you can see, that's not in a good position on my character. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go to offset, and you can see I can do the Y, X, and Z. So we're going to want to change the Y. We're going to want to make it go up a little bit. So I'm going to go 0.5, and as you can see, that's a little bit too high. 0.3, and let's have a look. And maybe a little bit less, 0.2. That looks about good. You can go 0.2, and that's a little bit much. We want to do 0.1 maybe, and there you go. We have a little bit of the glitched on the back, but we can resize that to make it a little bit bigger if we need to. So I can come down here and I can go to scale, and I can make it a little bit bigger to be 0.6. Look, if I go 0.6 on this, you can see now it's a little bit bigger on the back of the head. So now if I was to drag this into the starter player and I was to click play, you would see that I spawn in as the custom character that I created, and it'll look as the custom character is. So guys, just before I head off, I'm just going to say that the starter character needs to be named starter character. If I was to name this character, let's say and I was to bring this into starter player, and I was to play, you would see that it wouldn't work because it's not named starter character. You can see I spawn as my main character, even though it's in the starter character. It's in the starter player, sorry. Okay guys, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.